and all. My name is Abhinav Rajesh Iyer, proud brother of Akshara Iyer, and I, on behalf of Vyshnavie Natya Center, will be hosting the Bharathanatyam Arangetram of Akshara, daughter of Rupa and Rajesh. An Arangetram is the debut solo of the aspiring dancer and an opportunity to demonstrate her understanding of rasa as she ascends the stage to test her resolve for this magnificent art form. In this journey of dance and expression, her definition and presentation of rasa will evolve with her as she navigates our culture, our traditions, our stories, and most importantly, her understanding and expression of a guru's interpretation of them. Akshara will be accompanied in today's program by Guru Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath on the Nattuvangam, Shri Sriram Jannalagadda on vocals, Shri Chandrakant on the Mridangam, Shri Chandar Rao on the violin, Shri Venkatesh on the flute, and Dr. Shrikant on the tabla. Watch the grace, elegance, and power of this classical dance form, synthesizing intricate dance sequences, soulful expressions, and rhythmic footwork. Join us for a morning of cultural splendor and artistic excellence. We start today's program by invoking Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, to bless our performance. The first piece, a kriti in the Raga Gambhira Natte, is set to Talam Kandachapu, followed by Tisram. This was composed by the illustrious Uttakadu Venkata Subbayar and stands as a splendid representation of the depth and elegance of Carnatic music. The lyrics, imbued with deep reverence, vividly depict the glory of Lord Ganesha. This will be followed by Alarimpo, the inaugural dance of a Bharatanatyam recital. Symbolizing a blossoming flower, Alarimpo is spoken in pure Sullukattu. This rhythmic ritual, accompanied by the resonant beats of the Mridangam, is an offering to the divine and an exquisite prelude to the ensuing dance performance. This Alarimpo is set to Tisram Talam. Before we begin today's performance, please silence your cell phones and any other electronic devices. Now, please join me in giving Akshara and the accompanying artists a grand welcome to the stage.
शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये गजाननं 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 भूत गणाधिसेवितं कपित्थ जम्बू फलसारभक्षितं उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजेऽहं 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 भजे तमिह श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजेऽहं 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 भजे तमिह श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे ततमहं सुन्दरमुखं शङ्करसुतं शङ्करिसुतं सन्ततमहं सुन्दरमुखं शङ्करसुतं शङ्करिसुतं सन्ततमघं दन्तिकुञ्जरमुखम् अन्तकान्तकसुतं शिवशङ्करिसुतं तमिह श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजेऽहं 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 भजे तमिह श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे सुरेन्द्रमहनीय गुणशीलं जपतप समाधि सुखवरदानुकूलं सेवित सुरेन्द्रमहनीय गुणशीलं जपतप समाधि सुखवरदानुकूलं भावित सुरमणिगण भक्त परिपालं भयङ्कर विशङ्कमादङ्गकुलकालं भावित सुरमणिगण भक्त परिपालं कमाकङ्ककुलकालं श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजेऽहं 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 भजे तमिह श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे कनककेयूरहारावली कलितगम्भीरगौरगिरिशोभं सुशोभं कनककेयूरहारावली कलितगम्भीरगौरगिरिशोभं सुशोभं कामादिभयभरितमूढमदकलिकलुषखण्डितमखण्डप्रतापम् कामादिभयभरितमूढमदकलिकलुषखण्डितमखण्डप्रतापम् सनकशुकनारद पतञ्जलि पराशर पतङ्गमुनिसङ्गसल्लाभम् सत्यपरमर्चनयन प्रमदमुक्तिकरतत्त्वमसि नित्यनिगमादि स्वरूपं सत्यपरमर्चनयन प्रमदमुक्तिकरतत्त्वमसि नित्यनिगमादि स्वरूपं श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजेऽहं 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 भजे तमिह श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे
That was an amazing start to this performance. We shall now go on to Jatiswaram. Jatiswaram is a foundational, pure dance piece in Bharathanatyam that combines intricate rhythmic patterns, jatis, with melodic musical notes, swaras. It showcases technical skill through complex footwork, body postures, and graceful movements.
sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa
dalank takadiku takatadikitadom taddim takitada tajam tatanam tagedim takita tatakadinu takitadai tajam tatanam tagedim takita tadaddinu takitada takadinu takitadai taddinu takita takadinu takitada diktam kadakadakadom taddinu takita takadinu takitada diktam kadakadakadom taddinu takita takadinu takitada diktam kadakadakadom
sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da ga ri sa da ri sa da ma ga ma da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da ga ri sa da ri sa da ma ga ma da sa da ma ga ma ga sa ri ga ma da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa da da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da da sa ri ma da sa da ri ga ma da da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da da sa ri ma da sa da ri ga ma da da sa da ri sa da ga ri sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da sa ri ga ri sa da sa ri sa da ma ga sa ri ga ma da da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa da da ma ma ga ga sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa sa da da ma ma ga ga sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da sa sa ga ri sa da da ri sa da ma sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da sa sa ga ri sa da da ri sa da ma sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma sa 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 ga ri sa da da ri sa da ma sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da sa 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 ga ri sa da ri sa da ma sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da sa 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 ga ri sa da ri sa da ma sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga ma da sa ri ga ma da sa ri ga ma ga ri sa da ma ri sa da ma ga sa ri ga ma da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa da sa da ma ga ri sa ri ga sa da sa ri ga ma da da sa
What a powerful showcase of skillful footwork and grace by Akshara. Please give her a round of applause. Akshara Iyer, a talented 15-year-old dancer, embodies rhythm and grace, captivating audiences with her expressive elegance on stage. She's the disciple of Guru Kalaimamani Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath in dance, a student at Sadhu Vaswani International School, and has worked tirelessly over the years to showcase her skills in this art form. Dance isn't just an activity for Akshara, it's her passion. Akshara had the opportunity to perform in August in the presence of the Honorable Governor of Telangana. Beyond dance, Akshara is very proficient in English and loves reading and writing so much that she has 2 published books to her credit. We now begin the longest and the most demanding dance in a Bharathanatyam recital, the centerpiece of the Margam, the Varnam. It is a colorful piece because it combines the 3 main aspects of Bharathanatyam, Bhavam, Ragam and Talam, literally meaning a range of colors. All Varnams consist of lyrics as well as Swara passages to allow scope for both Abhinaya and Laya. This piece is a yardstick of the dancer's competence and skill as it tests their expertise in footwork, facial expression and imagination. While on a practical level, it also tests their memory and stamina. Senthilmayam, composed by the renowned Sri Lalgudi G. Jayaraman in the enchanting Neelambari Ragam, is a musical masterpiece that captures the essence of profound devotion. This composition beautifully portrays a poignant dialogue between a young maiden and Lord Muruga. The maiden begins by extolling the divine attributes, charm and valor of Lord Muruga, expressing her deep admiration and reverence for him. She paints a vivid picture of his radiant form, comparing his face to the luminous full moon. Using the endearing term Shivbala, meaning O son of Shiva, she implores Lord Muruga to shower his mercy and compassion upon her. The maiden's emotions are palpable as she questions the Lord's apparent distance and asks if there's something amiss in her devotion that keeps him away. She wonders aloud whether he knows the depth of her feelings and why he seems to be distant, questioning if her love and devotion are not worthy of his attention. She pleads with Lord Muruga to soften his heart and come to her aid, expressing her fear and despair at the thought of being left without his divine presence. The maiden admits that she knows of no other refuge but him, emphasizing her complete reliance and trust in his grace and protection. She fervently implores Lord Muruga to grace her with his presence, wearing a warm smile and radiating compassion from his face like the full moon. She seeks his grace and blessings, acknowledging him as a supreme refuge and savior. She passionately asks the radiant Muruga to ride his dancing peacock into her presence. She questions whether her pleas have gone unnoticed and if her pain and tears have been overlooked. Despite her heartache and longing, she continues to search for him tirelessly. She earnestly asks for his presence, expressing her deep longing and hoping that her sorrows will vanish when he dances before her. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Neelambari Varnam set to Adi Talam.
शंदिल मेवुं देव देव शिव बाल 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 शंदिल मेवुं देव देव
दलंक तक दिकु तक तदिकिट दुम ता रे ता ति ता ता क जम त रे ता त जम किट तक ता ता रे ता किट ता ता क जम त रे ता त जम किट तक ता रे ता किट ता जम त रे ता त जम तत्ता रित्ता रित्ता तज्जम तरित्ता तजम तत्ता रित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम तत्रि ता तजम किट्टा तक्क रित्ता किट्टा जम तरित्ता तजम तरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम तरि जम जम ततरित्ता किट्टा तजम तरि जम जम ततरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम तरि जम जम ततरित्ता किट्टा तजम तरि जम जम तरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम तकुंदारी कुकुंदारी किट्टा तक्क ततरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम तकुंदारी कुकुंदारी किट्टा तक्क तरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम ततरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम किट्टा तक्क जम तक्क तक्क जम ततति को किट्टा तक्क जम तरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम ततरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम तक्क तक्क जम तक्क तक्क जम तक्क तक्क जम तरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम ततरित्ता किट्टा तक्क जम ततति को किट्टा तक्क जम तक्क तक्क जम
शंदिल मेवुं देव देव शिव बाल 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 ஏறங்கே யானை அழவா
தத்திந்தக திருகிடதக் தத்திந்தக தத்திந்தக திருகிடதக் திருகிடதக தடங்குதம் தரிகிடதம் தத்தித்தகணக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் ஜம் தா திக் திக் ததுமித கிடதக தக தித்தகணக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் ஜம் தை திக் திக் ததுமித கிடதக தத்தித்தகணக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் ஜம் திக் தகணக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் ஜம் தக திக் தகணக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் ஜம் திக் தகணக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் ஜம் தத்தத்தி கிடதக தத்தண்ண ஜணுதக தத்திண்ண திமிதக தக்கிட்ட கிடதக தத்தத்தி தத்தண்ண தஜ்ஜண்ணு தத்தி இத தத்தி தி ந தும் தக்கன் தத்திங்கிண்ண தும் தகததி கிடதும் தகததி கிடதும் தகததி கிடதும் தத்தத்தி கிடதக தத்தண்ண ஜணுதக திம்மி திமிதக தத்தத் கிடதக தத்தத்தி தத்தண்ண தஜ்ஜண்ணு தத்திம்மி takadiku takatadikita dom tadiku didiku ding ding kuta ding kuta kudirgita kudirgita tadiku ding kuta takata ding kutai takata didiku ding ding kuta ding kuta kudirgita dom tata ding kuta tata ding kutai tadiku didiku ding ding kuta takata didiku ding ding kutai tadiku ding kuta takata ding kuta dik tam dom tadiku ding takata ding kuta dik tai dom tadiku ding kuta takata ding kuta dik tam dom
எந்த வேளையும் உனையன்றி வேறோர் எண்ணமுண்டோ எந்த வேளையும் உனையன்றி வேறோர் எண்ணமுண்டோ எந்த வேளையும் உனையன்றி எந்தனுள்ளம் நீ அறியாயோ ஏனில்தமாயோ எந்தனுள்ளம் நீ அறியாயோ ஏனில்தமாயோ எந்தனுள்ளம் நீ அறியாயோ ஏனில்தமாயோ எந்தனுள்ளம் நீ அறியாயோ
में
ஆடுமையில் நீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா மகரி கமக சனி சரி கம மகரி கமக சரி கம ஆடுமையில் நீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா உன் வழி வழகை காண என் நீ உன் வழி வழகை காண என் நீ வழி வழகை காணயம் வழி வழகை காணயம் வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா மணி பம கமப சப மக ஜப தனி சனி தனி ப கம பனி தனி ப மணி பம கமப சப மக ஜப தனி சனி தனி ப கம பனி தனி ப ஆடுமையில் நீருவா வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா முறை கேட்டில்லையோ வரமனமில்லையோ செவி புகவில்லையோ இனியாகிலும் என் முறை கேட்டில்லையோ வரமனமில்லையோ செவி புகவில்லையோ இனியாகிலும் என் முறை கேட்டில்லையோ வரமனமில்லையோ செவி புகவில்லையோ இனியாகிலும் என் முறை கேட்டில்லையோ வரமனமில்லையோ செவி புகவில்லையோ இனியாகிலும் வாவா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா வாவா ஆடுமையில் மீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் மீருவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் மீருவா கசனி சரி கம கரி கம பம கசனி சப மகம ப சனி தனி சனி சனி பம சனி சரி கம கரி கம பம கசனி சப மகம ப சனி தனி சரி சனி பம கம ப தனி சரி கம கச சனி தனி சப மகரி கம ச சரி நி சப நி ம வா வா ஆடுமையில் நீருவா ஆடுமையில் மீதுவா அழகா முருகா நீ வாவா ஆடுமையில் மீதுவா உருகி உருகி உள்ளம் ஊனுரகமென்று பெருகி பெருகி வழி உடலது சார்ந்திட உருகி உருகி உள்ளம் ஊணுரகமென்று பெருகி பெருகி வழி உடலது சார்ந்திட காவலோடு உனையாடி எங்கும் தேடினேன் மனம் வாடினேன் துயர் ஓடிடவே வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா உருகி உருகி உள்ளம் ஊணுரகமென்று பெருகி பெருகி விழி உடலது சார்ந்திட ஆவலோடு உன்னை நாடி எங்கும் தேடினேன் மனம் வாடினேன் துயர் ஓடிடவே வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா அழகா முருகா நீ வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா அழகா முருகா நீ வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா சனி பமகரி கமகத ni sari gama pamani ani mabada sani bamagari gama gada ni sari gama pama ni bani mabada gasani ni sani baba ni bamagama pa bamagari gama sagasani ni sani baba ni bamagama pa sada bamagari gama Pamagari gasa, pamagari gasa, risani bagama pa sani sa, rigama magari gasa, nisa sani pamagari gama, magari gasa mani wa wa, aadamayin wa wa wa, aadamayin wa. அழகா முருகா நீ வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா அழகா முருகா நீ வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா அழகா முருகா நீ வா வா ஆடுமயில் மீது வா அழகா முருகா நீ வா வா ஆடுமயில் முருகா முருகா
That was an excellent showcase of Abhinaya and Bhava. We now move on to the cosmic dance of Lord Shiva called Tandava, which symbolizes the celestial cycles of creation and destruction, as well as the daily rhythm of birth and death. This Shiva Stotram describes Tandava, which is the manifestation of eternal universal energy, where Shiva embodies both matter and antimatter. All the natural elements are incorporated in this dance. The entire space is a stage. The stars and lightning provide the illumination. Thunder acts as the sound effects. Vedas constitute the music, and his feet dictate the pace of the cosmos. In his physical appearance, he has the river Ganga trapped in his locks, wears tiger pelts, holds the damru or drum in his right hand and fire in his left. This composition is set to Gauri Ragam and Aditalam.
मूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटपट्टपावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखर रतिप्रतीक्षणं मम जटाकटाघसम्भ्रम भ्रमन्निलिम्बनिर्झरि विलोलवीचिवल्लरि विराजमानमूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटपट्टपावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे रतिप्रतीक्षणं मम जटाकटाघसम्भ्रम भ्रमन्निलिम्बनिर्झरि विलोलवीचिवल्लरि विराजमानमूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटपट्टपावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे रतिप्रतीक्षणं मम शिवम् शिवम्
तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट रक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तत्तदों 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 तक्किट्ट तत्तदों तक्किट्ट तद्दीं तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तत्तदों तत्तदों
धराधरेन्द्र नन्दिनि विलासबन्धुबन्धुर स्फुरद्दिगन्तसन्तति प्रमोदमानमानसे कृपाकटाक्षधोरणि निरुद्धदुद्धरापदि क्वचिद्दिगम्बरे मनो विनोदमेतुमस्तु धराधरेन्द्र नन्दिनि विलासबन्धुबन्धुर स्फुरद्दिगन्तसन्तति प्रमोदमानमानसे कृपाकटाक्षधोरणि निरुद्धदुद्धरापदि क्वचिद्दिगम्बरे मनो विनोदमेतु वस्तुनि धराधरेन्द्र नन्दिनि विलासबन्धुबन्धुर स्फुरद्दिगन्तसन्तति प्रमोदमानमानसे कृपाकटाक्षधोरणि निरुद्धदुद्धरापदि क्वचिद्दिगम्बरे मनो विनोदमेतु वस्तुनि शिवम् शिवम्
दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तत्तदों 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 तक्किट्ट तत्तदों तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तत्तदों
जटाभुजङ्गपिङ्गळस्फुरद्भणामणिप्रभा कदम्बकुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्तदिग्वधूमुखे पदान्धसिन्धुरस्फुरत्वगुत्तरीयमेदुरे परो विनोदमद्भुतं पिबत्तु भूतमद्भुती जटाभुजङ्गपिङ्गळस्फुरद्भणामणिप्रभा कदम्बकुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्तदिग्वधूमुखे पदान्धसिन्धुरस्फुरत्वगुत्तरीयमेदुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं पिबत्तु भूतभर्तरि जटाभुजङ्गपिङ्गळस्फुरद्भणामणिप्रभा कदम्बकुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्तदिग्वधूमुखे पदान्धसिन्धुरस्फुरत्वगुत्तरीयमेदुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं पिबत्तु भूतभर्तरि शिवम् शिवम्
तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट रक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तत्तदों 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 तक्किट्ट तत्तदों तक्किट्ट तद्दीं तक्किट्ट दिक्किट्ट तोंकिट्ट नंकिट्ट तत्तदों तत्तदों
सहस्रलोचन प्रभृत्य शेषलेखशेखर प्रसूनधूलिधोरणि विधूसराङ्घ्रिपीठभु भुजङ्गराजमालया निबद्धजाटजूटक श्रियैचिराय जायतां सकोरबन्धुशेखर सहस्रलोचन प्रभृत्य शेषलेखशेखर प्रसूनधूलिधोरणि विधूसराग्निपीठभु भुजङ्गराजमालया निबद्धजाटजूटक जाटजूटक श्रियै चिराय जायतां चकोरबन्धुशेखर सहस्रलोचन प्रभृत्य शेषलेखशेखर प्रसूनधूलिधोरणि विधूसराग्निपीठभु भुजङ्गराजमालया निबद्धजाटजूटक श्रियै चिराय जायतां चकोरबन्धुशेखर शिवम् प्रफुल्ल नील पंकज प्रपंच कालिम प्रभावरं विकण्ठकन्दली रुचि प्रबद्ध गन्धरं स्मरच्छिदं पुरच्छिदं भवच्छिदं मखच्छिदं गजच्छिदान्धकच्छिदं तमन्तकच्छिदं भजे ॐ नमः
Now, after that exemplary performance of the Shiva Tandava, we shall witness an Abhang. Abhangs, originating from the Bhakti movement in Maharashtra, are characterized by the simple language, profound spiritual meaning, and focus on the divine. They often express love, devotion, and surrender to the Supreme Being. The rhythmic patterns of the Abhangs, characterized by the repetitive nature and strong beats, lend an ethereal simplicity to the complex talas of Carnatic music. This culmination of the simple rhythms and deep meaning creates a harmonious and spiritually uplifting experience to the devotee. The integration of Abhangs into Bharathanatyam preserves the rich cultural heritage of India and creates a captivating and spiritually exhilarating experience for the audience. Now, Akshara will present an Abhang composed by the saint poet Sant Bhanudas. This particular Abhang is set to the Ekatala, a simple rhythmic cycle, describing the beauty of the melody of Lord Krishna's flute, which begets harmony between even the cow and tiger. This is a very alluring composition extolling the beauty of Lord Krishna.
Manavinaalakyasara Dade Manavinaalakyasara Dade Marmamilla Dilpradane Manasa Manavinaalakyasara Dade Marmamilla Dilpradane Manasa Manavinaalakyasara Dade Marmamilla Dilpradane Manasa Manavinaalakyasara घनुडैन श्रीरामचन्द्रुनि घनुडैन श्रीरामचन्द्रुनि घनुडैन श्रीरामचन्द्रुनि घनुडैन श्रीरामचन्द्रुनि घनुडैन श्रीरामचन्द्रुनि घनुडैन श्री रामचन्द्रुनि करुणातरंग मोदलिसिन मनवियालक्यसरा दडे मर्ममल्ल दिल्बदने मनसा मनवियालक्यसरा कर्मकाण्डमद भ्रष्टुलै भव गगन चारुलै वासि चन्दगा कर्मकाण्डमद भ्रष्टुलै भव गगन चारुलै वासि चन्दगा कर्मकाण्डमद भ्रष्टुलै भव गगन चारुलै काशी चंदगा गनि मानव गनि मानव अवतारुडै गनि मानव अवतारुडै गनि मानव अवतारुडै गनि मानव अवतारुडै कनु पिल्चिनाडे नडत त्यागराजु गनि मानव अवतारुडै कनु पिल्चिनाडे नडत त्यागराजु मनविनालक्यसरा रडे मर्ममल्ल मनसा मनविनालक्यसरा रडे मनविनालक्यसरा मनसा वृंदावनी बसरुनि मयूर विराजे भुज 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 बसरुनि मयूर विराजे मठ बाहता भासति यादवराजे वृंदावनी वेणु वाजे वृंदावनी वेणु तृणचारचरु विसरणी तृणचारचरु विसरणी रागिनी पक्षी गुळे निवांत रागिनी पक्षी गुळे निवांत रागिनी वैरवाव समूह विसरली वैरवाव समूह विसरली वैरवाव समूह विसरली वृंदावनी वेणू माझे वृंदावनी वेणू ध्वनी मंजुळ मंजुळ उमटती मागी ऋण झुण वाजती ध्वनी मंजुळ मंजुळ उमटती वागी ऋण झुण वाजती ध्वनी मंजुळ मंजुळ उमटती वागी ऋण झुण वाजती ध्वनी मंजुळ मंजुळ उमटती वागी ऋण झुण वाजती देव विमानी बसोनी स्तुती गाती देव विमानी बसोनी स्तुती गाती भानुदासा भानुदासा पावनी प्रेम भक्ती प्रेम भक्ती प्रेम भक्ती भानुदासा विठला विठला विठ्ठल 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 विठ्ठल
Wow, that was an artful abhang. Next, Akshara will perform a Tilana, followed by the Annamacharya Kriti, which will serve as the Mangalam. Tilana is a presentation where the dancer explores the extent of strong kinetics. This style requires exemplary skills in terms of rhythm, timing, and synchronization in order to radiate the unique performance charm associated with it. With the Annamacharya Kriti, we should finish this memorable day by worshipping and giving Aarti to Goddess Lakshmi, who is seated on the lotus flower. This should form a wonderful conclusion to this divine art. However, like everything else is with my sister Akshara, this program shall also contain a twist. Please stay tuned for the snake dance, a wonderful performance, deftly and fluidly combining the elements of yoga and Bharathanatyam, right after Tilana and the vote of thanks.
Takata janu dim da janu da dim da nadirana. Takata janu dim da janu da dim da nadirana. Dirana dirana takata janu dim da janu da dim da nadirana. Dirana dirana takata janu dim da janu da dim. Dirana, 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 ragada janu dinda janu dinda dirana, 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 ragada janu dinda janu dinda dirana, 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 ragada janu dinda janu dinda dirana. 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 janu dim da janu da dim tana dirana 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 da ka da janu dim da janu da dim tana dirana 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 da ka da janu dim da janu da dim tana dirana 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 da ka da janu dim da janu da dim tana dirana tana dirana tana
Raja
पगडु श्री वेंकटेशु पटपुराणी नगडु सतिगळल गुरु नीराजनम् पगडु श्री वेंकटेशु पटपुराणी नगडु सतिगळल गुरु नीराजनम् जगतिनल मेल्मंग सकदन मूलगल्ल निगुडु निज शोभन पुनीराजनम् जगतिनल मेल्मंग सकदन मूलगल्ल निगुडु निज शोभन
Pardon the interruption, but we have an announcement. Can the owner of the Suzuki Brezza license plate number TS08JR6787 move their car, please? Yeah. Once again, could the owner of the Suzuki Brezza license plate number TS08JR6789 please move their car?
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have a short felicitation function, and this will be followed by the grand finale, the snake dance. Please stay back and support this young artist. Thank you. In a few minutes from now, we'll be honoring the guests.
दोनों को ऑन रख दो, एक को ऑफ रख दिया. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that was a wonderful performance. I would now like to invite upon the stage our chief guest, Dr. S. Chakravarti, retired IAS officer. Ms. Aparna Kanda, Vice President, Bharathi India Foundation. Mr. G.V. Anna Rao, Senior Dance Critic. And Ms. G. Arpita, Principal, Sadhu Vaswani International School. I would also like to invite upon the stage Akshara's Guru, Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath. And also Akshara's parents, Mrs. Rupa and Mr. Rajesh. And finally, the artist herself, Akshara Iyer. I would like to speak a few words about Akshara's Guru. Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath is an internationally renowned Indian classical dance performer, scholar, teacher, choreographer, and administrator with 5 decades of experience in the field of fine arts, who has been mentored by Mridangam legend Guru Karekudi Armani in Laya aspects. Regularly performing around the world, she was the only Indian artist chosen to perform in the prestigious theatre, the Sydney Opera House Main Concert Hall during TEDx 2013. She is a double graduate in commerce, law, and postgraduate in management studies. She has been giving lectures to create awareness about its rich quality of fine arts, mind, body coordination, multitasking, and dance as a stress buster to international universities, corporates, banking sector, and the Indian School of Business. Rajeshwari has collaborated with international artists and also performed to live jazz music by the Australian Art Orchestra at the Melbourne Concert Hall. Her doctoral thesis has been the research in mathematics, rare Laya patterns adapted in dance, drawing comparison to macrocosmos with microcosmos, taking the element of time management. Numerous national and international awards to her credit, Dr. Rajeshwari has been awarded the prestigious title of Kalai Mamani from the government of Tamil Nadu and Rajiv Pratibha Puraskar from the government of Andhra Pradesh. A dynamic leader and powerful practitioner in the art field.
Akshara will now do the traditional Guru Puja, where she takes the blessings of her Guru, because of whom today would not have been possible.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath onto the podium to speak a few words.
Namaskaram, Gurubhyo Namaha. I'm extremely happy. Our institute, Vyshnavie Natya Center, is presenting this Arangetram, Akshara Iyer's Arangetram, daughter of Rupa and Rajesh. She has been pursuing this art form with great dedication, devotion, and commitment. And she has proved her expertise as a young 14-year-old dancer through the very intense, emotional, sensitive items. Like in the dance format, when you do the Arangetram, the main margam, the varnam in the margam, she did for 35 minutes, wherein there was so much of complexities and also the sensitive abhinaya, which talks about the devotion between the Jivatma and the Paramatma. This she handled with great ease. There is something called as Lakshanam and Lakshyam, that you understand and do it correctly. You don't actually very much understand, but you do it correctly. Because that is the, what do you call, the mind memory and the muscle memory. They both come together and actually give that joy of presenting with Lakshanam and Lakshyam. Today, this little girl, I don't know how much is there inside her, but she was just very, very easily dancing on the stage. And I'm really proud of Akshara. And I must thank the parents for sending her with a lot of trust, complete surrender. The word surrender is very important in the dance, classical art form, because there is no place for any aham, I. That is the ego, I, nothing. You have to surrender to that Lord Nataraja. And that is what this girl innocently, she has completely surrendered, and you can see the result for her surrender. Thank you very much, the family of Akshara Iyer and their relatives and all of you. I must thank from the bottom of my heart to each one of them, the guests who are present on the stage, who are very, very dear and close to me. Dr. S. Chakravarti sir, who is the president of the premier organization in Hyderabad, South Indian Cultural Association. And she has moved from Hong Kong. She has been associated with many of the top artists. And she has come all the way from Bangalore to be here with us. Thank you so much for that. And Anna Rao Garu, who is a senior critic, every dancer who looks forward to his presence, and a write-up and a great connoisseur of dance art form. And of course, the principal, the proud principal, who is as proud as me here, both of us. And thank you very much. May Lord Nataraja shower all his blessings on this young dancer, and looking forward to a great artist in the making. Thank you very much, and namaskaram.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure Akshara has and will continue to learn a lot more from you. I would now like to call Akshara Iyer onto the podium to speak a few words on her journey with her guru.
Good afternoon, everyone. On this special occasion, I would like to express my heartfelt to my guru, Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath, gratitude to all the accompanying artists, our chief guests, and everyone who has gathered here to be a part of my success. Today's Arangetram is not just a milestone for me. but a reflection of my journey with my guru, or as we fondly call her, Akka. My journey with Akka has been one of constant growth, both as a dancer and as a person. There were many moments where I struggled, moments of doubt and low motivation. But through all of that, Akka's patience and understanding became the strongest support system. She gave me the space to learn, to fail, and grow. When I first started my classes with her, it was only in my wildest imagination that I saw myself standing on a stage as grand as this. And thanks to my teacher, Guru Kalai Mamani Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath, I was able to turn my dreams into reality. And I think the biggest example of that was just one day before this performance. When I was nervous, Akka didn't focus on the performance. She focused on me. She helped me trust myself and remind me of everything I had already learned. She made me believe that I was ready. Looking back, this journey has been filled with challenges, learning, and transformation. And today's Arangetram is a reflection of all of it. Thank you.
On behalf of Vyshnavie Natya Center, we will award a certificate to Akshara Iyer.
We would like to call upon Dr. S. Chakravarti, retired IAS officer and president of the South Indian Cultural Association. Next, we would like to call upon Ms. Aparna Kanda, Vice President of the Bharathi India Foundation and Curator of the Nainital Literary Festival. Next, we would like to call upon Mr. G.V. Anna Rao, a renowned senior dance critic. Next, we would like to call upon Mrs. G. Arpita, Principal of Sadhu Vaswani International School. Now, we would like to call upon Ms. Aparna Kanda to speak a few words.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much to the amazing brother who's been holding fort. I think it takes a lot of pride to be able to do that. And why not? Because his sister was a fabulous superstar today. So I am so amazed by what I saw here. And not just that a 14-year-old can perform with so much grace, so much maturity, and the ability to have controlled and, beautiful expressions such as she has actually given us. So I'd like to congratulate, first of all, the Guru, Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath, who has 50 years of teaching experience, 5 full decades, and equal number of performing decades. And she is actually somebody, I believe, you get by divine providence. And equally, I'd like to say congratulations to Vyshnavie. I can't see her around. But I am sure all of you know that she's a pioneer in the field of dance, in the sense that she's brought in an element of strength, focus, stability, right, by adding Kalari Yoga as an integral part of dance training. So Vyshnavie Natya Center has given my child something that I couldn't ever dream of before I found them. So I'd first like to say, immense gratitude, Akka, for everything that you've been to every one of your students. And I'd like to say congratulations also to the parents. I know how it feels, and today there was a moment when she was doing the Shiva Stuti when suddenly I teared up, just looking at her perform. When she went into her full split, I had tears in my eyes, and I'm not the parent, so I don't know if the parents were actually sobbing behind the screens. So it's a beautiful feeling to actually be able to complete an Arangetram. So congratulations to everybody involved, and congratulations to this beautiful audience for coming here today on a Sunday morning and supporting an art form that is thousands of years old. It is our rich cultural heritage which belongs to us, which we must take pride in. And there was this beautiful quotation which I found from the Natya Shastra, which I'd like to read out to you if I can find it on my phone. It says, Natyam bhinna rucher janasya bahudhapi ekam samaradhanam. So what does this mean? It basically means that Natya delights people of diverse tastes in many different ways, and the way it touched me would be different from the way it touched you. But there's no taking away from the fact that all of us must help in promoting, preserving, conserving our rich cultural heritage. I'd like to just take a moment to ask, how many of us here in the audience have learnt a classical performing art that belongs to India? Okay, I see a few hands going up. All right. And how many of us here teach our children a classical performing art? Okay, excellent. Does anyone know how many genres of classical dance we have in India? Just throw out a number to me. Okay, excellent. 8 classical dance forms in India. And do we know how many classical dance forms belong to the Western world? Throw a number to me. Okay. Do you know what that one is? Okay, it's ballet. All right. So there could be other forms that could become classical art forms across the world, but no one has ever codified them in such a beautiful fashion as we have had. And this has been done more than 2,000 years ago by Bharathanatyam, right? Just to give you a perspective of how rich our cultural tradition is. And this is something that a lot of us don't really give much thought to. Anna Rao Garu was just telling me that this morning he was at a wonderful talk which included Arushi Mudgal, who's one of our, leading performers. She's beautiful, she's fantastic. But the audience wasn't really great, right? And this just shows our commitment, our lack of time, energy, effort to understand our own art forms and to promote them. So this is something I would like all of you to reflect a little upon, and please do come forward in big numbers to support classical artists, because I often say this, when a child like Akshara has spent so many years honing these skills, we don't really understand how much of effort goes into it, and how much of effort goes into the parents' work in doing this, into the guru's time and energy, right? And we are here live witnessing something that is thousands of years old. It is not trivial. It is not inconsequential. It is something that requires our utmost reverence, respect, and support. So this is something I would please like all of you to think about, and I'd like to thank all of you again for coming here on a Sunday morning. Well done. I'd also like to say that, if you are passionate about something, then it shows in what you do. Taking up a classical art form takes a lot of courage, lot of passion, lot of dedication, and a lot of hard work. I remember when my daughter first started doing classes with Akka, she would say that every child in the class who was probably half her age was better than her, was more perfect than her, was stronger than her. And that's where her journey began. Today, at 20, she dances 8 hours a week at Carnegie Mellon. And she's, the captain of a competing dance team, whatever form of dance that might be. She may not be doing Bharatanatyam in her competitions. But I believe that the stamina, the rigor, the passion that she has come entirely from her persevering at a classical art form. So again, gratitude to the gurus for that, gratitude to the community that promotes this kind of art form. I'd quickly just like to conclude again now by saying that today I was very fortunate again to listen to these amazing musicians who also played when my daughter did her Arangetram here about 3.5 years ago. And, Sriram sings so beautifully that sometimes you really have to think hard about listening to him or looking at the dancer. So thank you once again for giving us this opportunity. And it's an immense, humbling experience for me to be here along with Chakravarti uncle, who's literally like my parent, and with Anna Rao Garu and with Akka. And I would like to say again, doubly congratulations to this beautiful principal, Arpita ji, who has come here to support her student. I'm not sure when I was in school if my principal would have come for an Arangetram ever. But I think this is amazing, and there is hope. It's very positive. And then there is a beautiful a group of her classmates sitting here and her teachers sitting here. Again, these are things that really help the child to pursue this further. And why should she learn dance? Not just because we all want to promote, preserve, and promote our art forms. Dance has helped many children, including mine, to become more focused, to become more balanced, to manage their time better, and to do immensely well, not just at the dance, but at academics, at music, at reading, at writing, at everything else that there is in life. So I believe that this is something that stays with you forever. This is something that lives with you till you die. Whether, your school stays on, your college stays on, your current job stays on, or something else. But you can always go back to experiencing and expressing through your dance form or any other art form, if you're a singer, for instance. So this is something that I would really encourage all parents to think about. Please teach your children this art form which is thousands of years old. We have 8 genres, as all of you have really said, and we have 2 genres of classical music in India again, which are beautiful. So please do help your children pursue them, and please do come out to support them. Thank you so much.
I would now like to call upon Mr. G.V. Anna Rao to share his views on today's performance.
My greetings to the audience and the distinguished guests on the dais. It was truly a wonderful experience, and as Aparna Garu mentioned, first we have to congratulate the magnificent orchestra, Chandrakant, Chandar Rao Garu, Sri Ram, of course, leading it, and Srikant and Venkatesh. Without an orchestra, a dance performance cannot happen, which I must stress. And of course, first the Guru, Rajeshwari Sainath Garu, has an exactitude and precision in her teaching, which is very few other gurus in Hyderabad possess. Especially her command of Nritya, and infused by the legendary Karaikudi Mani with the mathematics which go into it. It is not simply a question of beating the drum, but there are a lot of patterns which require great command of the art to create. I must congratulate the parents of Akshara also. They must have been a source of immense strength to her while learning. And Akshara, of course, I cannot believe that a girl of 15 years could display such maturity and confidence. She never hesitated anywhere throughout the pieces, some of which were quite complex. The Shivatandava Stuti, which is also known as the Ravanashtakam, was a magnificent piece, and she did it with very subtle abhinaya, not overdoing the abhinaya in any manner. This piece is actually said to be composed by Ravana after he lifted the Kailasa mountain on which Shiva with his family was standing. And then, unable to do so, he, in his devotional outpouring, created this legendary piece. Next, also the Annamacharya Mangalam, that was also very beautiful and emoted very well by Akshara. All the items, I must say, were done to perfection, which is very rare in such a young dancer. Thank you all. And I thank Rajeshwari for inviting me here.
Now, I would like to call Ms. G. Arpita onto the podium to provide us with a few of her words. Yeah.
Thank you. Good afternoon, respected chief guests, distinguished guests, proud parents of Akshara, and dear audience. I feel dance is a hidden language of the soul. And what we witness now on the stage of Ravindra Bharathi by Akshara was truly mesmerizing. Do you agree to that? Her dance was a blend of rhythm and devotion, and her expression were priceless. And with the confidence with which she owned the stage is commendable. With immense pride, I'm here to mention that Akshara belongs to Sadhu Vaswani International School, and she excels not only in art forms, but in academics too. She's an all-rounder. She excels in Olympiads. She's also written 2 of her books, which she published, and we are very proud of her. In fact, during all the annual day celebrations, she was at the center stage, and during the rehearsals, we used to look forward to see her performance. So that is her confidence and the charm she owns the stage with. This wouldn't have been possible, of course, with the Guru. Appreciation to you, ma'am, and the proud parents, Rupa and Rajesh Karu, and of course, dear Akshara, your motivation and dedication. A few lines for you, Akshara, which I would like to read it out. Dear Akshara, in every step, your spirit shines. In rhythm and grace, your art aligns. With eyes that speak and hands that weave. A world of stories we truly believe. Through hours of practice, silent and strong, you've danced your dreams where you belong. With parents' love and Guru's light, you rise today radiant and bright. Star of Sadhu Vaswani International School, Akshara, you didn't just perform today, you own the stage. We are proud of you. Keep rising, keep shining. Thank you so much.
And now, I would like to call upon Dr. S. Chakravarti to share his thoughts with us.
Where is Akshara? Akshara, the heroine of this morning, her guru, Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath, the dignitaries on the dais, parents of Akshara, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps today I can tell you with confidence that among the audience, I am the oldest, 88 plus. The 2 hours and plus dance of Akshara was something which I didn't anticipate. The reason is, you're holding it on a Sunday morning at that, and at 10:30, look at the audience, so many have come. That result shows the attraction for Akshara from you. Now, I don't want to talk about the music, which I thought I would make a few things, but speeches are generally avoidable in performance and cultural activities. So I would skip those things and deal with only what Akshara did this morning. She is not just a dancer. That's only one aspect of her. She has won the Spell Bee international competition in English. That's another great thing. In English Olympiad, she got a gold medal. And she's a student of Arpita's Foundation, International School, and she's doing so well according to what she said. Now, this reminds me of the great epic Ramayana, where Rama has a lot of arrows in his repertoire, and each arrow has a speciality. And whatever he wants to do, Rama, he will take that arrow and shoot the arrow with a bow. So when Akshara has so many arrows in her bow, I would like to say, don't abandon any one of them. You do your academics, you do your dance, do your spell bee, you do your writing as an author of English books, you do everything. You will be a success. Don't avoid anyone. That's my advice to Akshara. Look at the way Akshara has chosen her menu for the morning. She has included Shiva Shakti, Annamacharya Kriti, Abhang, and one to be seen yet, snake dance. Yeah, I'm really eagerly waiting for that. Now, a Vittala thing which she did, it really, as my good friend Annarao was saying, it really brings tears in your eyes. So beautifully it was done. Even the Shiva Stuti was wonderfully done. Now, in all these things, Akshara has shown her aesthetic sense in all its bloom and splendor. When you look at the footsteps, it follows the rhythm of talam. You look at Abhinaya, it follows the lyrics. And whatever she did on the stage, she follows what the orchestra was doing. And in all these things, one can say that she has learnt so much from her guru, Srimati Rajesh Sainath, who herself is flying with her daughter. I should also mention her daughter Vyshnavie, Rajeshwari and Vyshnavie and her school. They are flying the flag of Indian culture, not only in India, but abroad. And my bow to them. We heard a gem of a song from Sri Ram. Sri Ram sang that Manavyalakyam. Actually, it was a wonderful piece. It's an interlude between two dances. The time was spent in our listening to that particular gem of an item. And Chandrakant in Mridangam, I heard him only a few days back, is absolutely beyond description. Chandra Rao in violin was, if you may call it, non-parallel, no parallel. Now, in all these things, I can only say Akshara is so great because of the genes she had inherited from her parents, both Rupa and Rajesh. They are instrumental in grooming her to this. And of course, Akshara being what she has been able to use that gene to flower into a very good artist. Today, her performance was something which I fully commend and fully appreciated. And I'm sure Goddess Saraswati will give her the blessings to become a very great artist in the near future. Before I conclude, one little thing which I thought I would mention to you is that Saint Tyagaraja, he had a number of kritis, and two of his critics, certain gem of philosophy came. I just give the English translation of that. Tyagaraja said, music and dance devoid of devotion will not lead to salvation, which means if Akshara had shown her bhakti and devotion in her dance, it will go to salvation for her, and that's what I'm sure it will go. Second, Tyagaraja said, knowledge of the science of music conducive to bliss and divine. That is, when you have this kind of knowledge, a reservoir of knowledge which Akshara now has, it will lead to bliss and divine for her because of the bhakti she showed. Now, I commend actually the parents, Rupa and Rajesh, for being behind the scenes, encouraging her to do it. One small thing which I did this morning was, when I came to the auditorium, I asked her parents, how is Akshara doing? How is she confident? They said, a little nervous. But I may tell you, nervousness would never bring a smile on one's face. But today, during the entire dance, she smiled, smiled, and smiled. That shows she was never nervous, and she was a wonderful dancer to her credit. Now, I wish her all success, that God bless her, and I'm very happy that I could be present here with all of you, and I'm wanting to see the snake dance. The reason is, snake has no bones, according to what I know. She also has no bones. She is lithe and lissom, and she will do a snake dance, which all of us are going to enjoy. Thank you.
I would like to thank our chief guests for sharing their wise words on this auspicious occasion. Now, we would like to call upon the amazing supporting musicians who made this event just that much more enjoyable. First, I would like to call upon Shri Sriram Jonnalagadda on the vocals. I would like to call upon Shri Chandrakant on the mridangam. I would like to call upon Shri Chandar Rao on the violin. I would like to call upon Shri Venkatesh on the flute. And I would like to call upon Dr. Shrikant on the tabla. And now I would like to... Okay. Yeah. We would also like to call upon the makeup artist Surabhi Mohan Krishna Vanarasa.
Makeup, lights, Surabhi Kishore. Makeup, Surabhi Mohan Krishna. Lights, Surabhi Kishore. Mics, Shri Arjun. Photography and videography, Mr. Hanumantu, can you please come on to the dais? Mr. Hanuman. We had the support vocal, Mr. Subhash, who is also learning music from Sriram Jonnalagadda garu. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll have a vote of thanks. After that, we'll immediately start with the snake dance and we'll conclude. Please stay back.
Now, I would like to call upon Akshara's father, my father, Mr. Rajesh, to present the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I actually had an American citizen, an NRI, write the speech for me, and I forgot everything about it. So please do not mind this. I would like to thank each and everyone here who's made the effort on a Sunday to grace this occasion and bless Akshara as she starts her journey in Bharatanatyam and taking that up as a career for herself. Thank you so much. It makes me even more proud to know that there are many of you who have traveled hundreds of kilometers from out of Hyderabad, and that really, really brightens the day for me. It was 2 years ago when we saw that Akshara had the talent to take up any kind of a cultural art and learn it and hone the skills in it. But over the last 1 year, we've seen Lord Nataraja, Vinayaka Swami actually gracing Akshara with the right kind of skill through Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath. I really, really have about 2 pages of things written about Dr. Sainath, but that doesn't seem to be enough. I am very, very grateful to the Guru, Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath, for imparting her skill and preparing Akshara for a much, much bigger stage in the world of Indian cultural art forms. Thank you so much, Dr. Rajeshwari Sainath. She has taken the trouble of not only teaching Akshara and honing her skills, she also took care of the right kind of music that is to accompany the Arangetram, brought in a brilliant team over here. And I, for one, was standing there open-mouthed, looking at the way these people have helped Akshara's performance become even better. Thank you so much, everyone. I would especially like to thank the chief guests present here, Arpita ma'am, Arpana ji, Chakravarti sir and Annaji Rao, and many other esteemed colleagues and people who are sitting out there in the audience. I know it is a Sunday, and I know it is precious given the way the summer is coming in, but thank you so much, everyone, for being here. These are the things that really tell Akshara that she is being recognized and appreciated. Thank you so much. There are many other people that I would like to thank, but I understand everyone here is waiting for Akshara's snake dance. I am too, so no surprises there. But I would like to take this opportunity to especially thank all our close relatives who have expressed their appreciation and given their blessings time and again over the last 1 year. My parents who have supported me while I was traveling around, and especially Rupa's parents, Radha and Ramanathan. They put up with Akshara's tantrums, which were not very few. They took care that she took the right kind of food, and they spent many days at our home. And last but not the least, Akshara's mother, Rupa, without her push, without her insistence, without her persistence, I don't think this would have been possible. And maybe it is time for me to apologize to Dr. Sainath for the number of phone calls Rupa makes in a day. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming here. And I would like to now hand over the dais over to Abhinav or Dr. Sainath. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Now, please stay tuned for the snake dance.
நாதர் முடி மேலிருக்கும் நகபாம்பே நச்சுபையை வைத்திருக்கும் நல்ல பாம்பே நாதர் முடி மேலிருக்கும் நாகபாம்பே நச்சுபையை வைத்திருக்கும் நல்ல பாம்பே முடி மேலிருக்கும் நாகபாம்பே நச்சுபையை வைத்திருக்கும் நல்ல பாம்பே நாதர் முடி மேலிருக்கும் நாகபாம்பே நச்சுபையை வைத்திருக்கும் நல்ல பாம்பே நச்சுபையை வைத்திருக்கும் நல்ல பாம்பே நாகர் முடி மேலிருக்கும் நாகபாம்பே நச்சுபையை வைத்திருக்கும் நல்ல பாம்பே நாகர் முடி மேலிருக்கும் நாகபாம்பே நச்சுபையை பாதாளத்தில் கூடி போகும் பைகொள் பாம்பே பாதாளத்தில் கூடி போகும் பைகொள் பாம்பே பாடி பாடி நின்ற விளையாடு பாம்பே பாடி பாடி நின்ற விளையாடு பாம்பே மற்ற சிவனுக்கு குண்டலமான சிவனுக்கு குண்டலமானாய் கூறு நின்று மாலுக்கு குடையானாய் குடையானாய் கற்றை குரல் பார்வதிக்கு கங்கணமானாய் கற்றை குரல் பார்வதிக்கு கங்கணமானாய் கரவாமருள்ளம் கழிகாடு பாம்பே கரவாமருள்ளம் கழிகாடு பாம்பே ஆடு பாம்பே விளையாடு பாம்பே ஆடு பாம்பே விளையாடு பாம்பே ஆடு பாம்பே விளையாடு பாம்பே ஆடு பாம்பே விளையாடு பாம்பே ஆடு मङ्गलं कोसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणात्मने चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय
I would like the audience to wait. Akshara School, Sadhu Vaswani International School would now like to felicitate her. So I would want to call upon her principal and her teachers and the students of the school as well. Students of SVIS requesting you to please come over to the stage. And all the I would request the audience to stay seated. Akshara's uncle Kumar would like to share a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. How was Akshara's performance today? Let's give her one more round of applause. Okay, this is probably one of the longest Arangetrams. I know we are ready for lunch, but this day being hers, I just think it behoves us to at least talk a couple of sentences about her. Akshara, I know, is a bubbly, vivacious girl. There hasn't been a time I met her when her very own Akshara smile hasn't adorned her face. And this gregariousness is well matched by her motivation. The motivation to deliver the best, to focus the task at hand, to diligently persevere in whatever interest she has developed. In this regard, truly, Akshara is one of the best I have seen. And rightfully, today's dance performance has been a testament to these phenomenal qualities. We could not but submissively agree with our guru, Rajeshwari Sainath, that such fluid and yet controlled motions wouldn't have been possible without her phenomenal muscle memory and cognitive memory working in sync. Not just in dance, but my teacher sister Mala vouches for her grasping power even in academics. Now, I'm not sure if Akshara developed interest in language because she was named so, or was it divinely preordained. She's destined to develop interest in anything related to Aksharams. Fact is, she has not just won awards, but got already books like Cradle Cage published to her credit. Those who met Akshara know very well she is good at manifesting her thoughts in Aksharams. Way to go, Akshara. Not just in language, but in general, Akshara is studious, we know. But while she works hard, she also plays hard. Whether it is in courageously bursting Kurvi Vedi to hydrogen bomb, just to be sure, I'm talking Pattasi, during Diwali or participation in family gatherings, or dare I say, partying with friends. She's there, heart and soul, into it, not missing a bit or a bite of Pani Puri. So like her last performance, Snake Dance, a combo of yoga and dance, as an individual, Akshara is also a supreme combo, the right intoxicating blend. Just to be sure, I'm talking of studiousness and playfulness, of seriousness and cheerfulness, of work and play, and nothing else. Let us all wish Akshara success in her future endeavors. And beyond that, I personally wish Akshara what I cherish the most, ability and freedom to do what she wants to do. Go onward and upward, Akshara. We'll get Nal Akshara. All right, let's go for lunch.